one of the best parts about Del Oro High School is all of the club opportunities that we have for students. I had a chance right before the break to talk to our 3D printing club, to some of the leaders of that club, hear about the things that they're doing from the design of the 3D printed items to the actual printing and getting to see some of that in action. Also some of the workshops that they put on for other students where they're doing all sorts of fun things with printed items. Take a look at this.
It's a slicer, so it takes our 3D model and slices it into the layers and the commands that the printer needs to print. And so we import it from here. And then as you can see, there's our 3D model. We slice it, so it does a little bit of a program there. And then if we look at the preview, we can see all the different layers that makes it up. So this is how the printer will be printing it.
These two 3D printers right here are Ultimaker S5s. They were donated to us by Sierra College, and we use them to make a lot of these pass-through fidget toys, and that's what this one's currently printing right now. We also have a lot of Ender 3s. These two we got for free off of Facebook Marketplace, and this one we purchased using money that we raised from selling 3D printed items at football games. Right now, this one is printing a fidget star, and this is one of the items that we sell. And this one is currently printing a fidget spinner.
Our workshops are really fun. We did one that was like a rocket that we print and we design our own rocket on Onshape, and then we print it, and then we went out to the soccer field and launched them and saw whose went the farthest. That was really fun. And then we also did another workshop where we made plant pots and we put plants in them, and that was another really awesome one.
As I was talking to these students, one of the coolest things they shared with me was how they're recycling old plastic bottles for the 3D printed items. Take a look at this.
We start off with donated bottles like this, and we heat them up using a heat gun. And what this does is it gets all of the crinkles out and allows us to have a smooth bottle to cut like the one you see here. And so this usually takes a couple minutes to do, and you can hear all of the crinkles getting pushed out. And then once we finish that, we cut off the top of a bottle and feed it through this 3D printed bottle cutter. And what this does is it cuts the bottle. Oh, I guess it's not gonna work right now, but it usually cuts the bottle into one long strip, which we then run through our Recreator filament recycler. And what this does is it folds the plastic strip over and actually creates a filament, just like the one you see here. And it's hollow in the middle, which is pretty cool. And after that, we're able to wind the filament up onto a spool and use it in our printers. This machine was built completely 3D printed by 3D Printing Club members, and the electronic parts were used from an old Ender 3 that was donated to us. So it was all made here right at Del Oro, which is pretty neat.
I was talking to these students. The materials they're using for the 3D printing of their new Nope. The material, what are they doing? They're reusing, talking about how they're recycling materials for the 3D printed items.
If you have any spare bottles laying around that you'd like to donate, we'd love to recycle them into filament. You can drop them off at the front office. There will be a 3D Printing Club recycling bin, and we'll also include a link to our website, which has more information about bottle recycling.